billion people, almost a billion people on earth. Or should I say, there are probably about 100 million, 200 million, maybe. I'd say about approximately 200 million people. Then they have to have at least 200 million angels. Approximately that many. So if you think about it, then how many angels were there in heaven long before the Creator created things on earth? How long was it? That period, and how many angels? Well, as the Creator created all these other things, we learned in history that Adam and Eve has now been banned from the garden from eating the fruit. And if you read the history of these two people, or should I say of that section in the Bible, then you read it's because of the fruit of knowledge, which they could not have eaten. But according to history, at the time snakes had feet. But after they were banned, now the snakes themselves crawl on bellies. Interesting, isn't it? So as I learned these different historical events as I was reading, because not only did I read the Bible, the whole book, I've also read the different history books of the different races of mankind. And that goes into another question. How were all these races of men, these different races of men, created? Because if you think about it, we all have different racial backgrounds. So if you think about it, if the Creator created Adam and Eve, He had to create other people besides Adam and Eve, if the historical events are true. Well, as we learn further, this earth was destroyed. The first destruction was the Ice Age, as mankind calls it. Because if you read within the Bible, it states how the Creator destroyed the earth, or should I say it covered the earth, or should I say the sun was blocked. So there are two theories that the sun was blocked. The first one is that an asteroid or a meteorite hit the earth and blocked the sun. The second is the volcano, how the volcanoes erupted and blocked the earth. Something blocked the earth, which in return made the earth cool, or should I say the temperature was lowered until it became ice, or should I say void. Then years later, this is when the Creator recreated with Adam and Eve, and then that second destruction was a flood, if all the events are true to their point. Well, that was the second one. The third one is supposed to be by fire, if I'm not mistaken. But as you move on into history, we learn that as we learn that the Roman Empire at the time was this huge empire in the world. They also talked about Atlantis, if it was true or not. Scientists figure out it might be true, just like Troy. They think that Troy and Atlantis is almost the same city. But we'll never know. If Plato written that they had a city called Atlantis, then Atlantis was supposed to be this huge city, this major city, with having everything they wanted. And all of a sudden, it got sunk. Interesting. Troy was the same, but it was destroyed.